Hi, my name is Samantha Martinez. I'm an occupational therapy graduate student at the University of New Mexico. Today we're going to be talking to you about fall prevention strategies. My good friend and colleague Barrett will be going into depth about this in a minute. He's going to talk to you about a good shoe, what a good shoe looks like, what a good shoe feels like, and different tips and tricks on how to prevent falling while walking out on the town and while at home. We're also going to talk about the bathroom, toileting and showering and washing your hands at the sink, also meal preparation, just making the task simpler and to make it easier for you. That way we can prevent falls. So without further ado.
Hello, my name is Barrett Harding and I'm an occupational therapy student. I'm going to talk to you about selecting a good shoe because a good shoe is important for fall prevention. A good shoe supports the foot and keeps the ankle from rolling. It can keep you from tripping over yourself. When selecting a good shoe, you want to make sure you have a high, wide box for a toe fit. You want to make sure that there's a high counter on the back of the heel that's sturdy so that it doesn't allow the foot to slide around. You want to make sure that it can lace up some way. Velcro is a good option because it's easy. As long as it tightens around your foot, you'll be fine. You want a non-skid sole. Most shoes these days are non-skid, but you can make sure by asking before you purchase. You want a shoe that's flexible and lightweight. You don't want something too heavy or it's going to weigh you down. You want to get something with a small heel. The taller the heel, especially if you're going out on the town, it looks nice, but it can be a tripping hazard for sure. Try to make sure that you use your shoes appropriately. Here are some behavioral strategies that can help reduce your risk of fall. Give extra time to change positions. So when you are sitting and you're about to go for a walk, make sure you take extra time to go from a sit to a stand to walking. Just adding a couple of seconds into that routine might slow you down enough to be able to get you to where you need to be without falling. Make sure you scan your environment for obstacles before you go for a walk. There are things that could be in your way or in your footpath that you didn't know were there if you don't look for it. So take a few minutes to make sure you're knowing where you're going and things are clear of your feet. Another way you could change your tasks is to walk on the sidewalk instead of a soft surface. Giving yourself a firm footing is a great way to make sure that you're not going to trip or get toe-tied, so to speak. Use night lights. Have a flashlight next to your bed, so in case you need to get up in the middle of the night, you won't be tripping over anything. Carry a cell phone with you. In case of an accident, you've got a lifeline. Do not walk and talk at the same time. Make sure you take time to focus on what you're doing, one step at a time. Eating at a table in a kitchen or using a cart to transport food from the kitchen to the eating and dining area. This is another great way that you can modify your tasks so that you're not putting yourself at risk. Instead of cooking a 4-course meal, I often use the microwave. It's quick, it's easy, and it reduces the steps I need to make my meals in the day. Using the microwave makes the task simpler. There are many ways you can change your tasks to make you less likely to fall. One of those ways is to take a shower using a shower chair instead of stepping over into the tub to take a bath. The tub floor is slippery and sitting on a shower bench gives you support. It's very easy to get in and out. You move one foot, scoot to the edge, and then transfer up. This is a great way to change your task so that you are not putting yourself at risk for falling in the bathtub. You might want to install non-slip mats into your shower or bathtub. The shower is one of the biggest places for falls because it's wet and you've got bare feet. Adding soap to that makes it even more dangerous. So putting a non-slip mat is a great way to keep some traction on your feet. You want to make sure that you keep everything in reach so that you're not having to bend and stoop or reach too far outside your center of gravity. Grab bars are a great way to reduce falls. They can be put directly into the wall and it gives you a firm grasp, allowing you another point of contact and a great way to transfer or put things next to you that you need. They are very sturdy, but they are not the same as a towel rack. Grab bars are specifically designed for you to hold onto and pull on. Towel bars are not. Grab bars need to be installed directly into the stud of the wall. If it's not installed into the stud of the wall, it can pull out the sheetrock of the wall. It's not sturdy enough to hold the grab bar and your weight. Make sure that you have it professionally installed into the stud of the wall. You can get grab bars positioned in a variety of ways. Some people prefer it horizontally, and this is best if you're standing up and holding onto it this way, or if you're pushing up off this way. Some people prefer it up and down vertically, and this is great if you're pulling yourself forward to transfer up. There's a textured grab bar, and there are grab bars that are not textured. Textured grab bars are more likely to be less slippery, so I would recommend a textured grab bar in the bathroom. I'm going to talk to you about toilet seats for a minute. This is a raised toilet seat. Its only purpose is to make the transfer to the toilet and off the toilet easier so that you're not having to stoop too low. It's very difficult to get down to a low toilet. So if I were to put a raised toilet seat on mine, the sit is very simple and the transfer up is easy. The toilet seats need to be fitted directly to the toilet. It attaches with this fastener. This one is not a good choice for me because it doesn't fit this toilet. In this case, I might recommend this type of raised toilet seat, also called a 3-in-1. It can be used as a bedside commode with a bucket or a raised toilet seat if you put it directly over the toilet without the bucket. The arms are there to help with your transfer for sitting down and getting up. When you finish with the toilet, you want to wash your hands. It's good sanitary practice. We all know that. But you want to make sure when washing your hands that you've got a non-slip mat underneath you right in front of the sink. You don't want a rug. The reason you don't want a rug is because it can provide a threshold that you've got to step over. If you miss that, you could fall. Having a non-slip mat is good for the sink because a lot of us will bend our elbows, and when our hands are wet, water will drip down our elbows onto the floor. This makes the floor wet. And if you're not wearing shoes on your feet, this is a recipe for disaster. One way you can ensure that you don't do this is keeping your arms straight. You also want to make sure you're not leaning onto the countertop with your elbows. This is also a bad way to start a fall.
Falls can be prevented. I encourage you to stay active and to strengthen your body, for in case you do fall, you'll have the strength to get back up. Always take your time and assess any pain. Always have a cell phone on hand in case anything happens. I encourage you, of course, to keep up with those daily exercises or take a dance class, Tai Chi, or yoga. Those are shown to significantly help with balance. Balance, a lot of it has to do with our eyes, with our vision. Our vision's very important. So be sure to get your eyes checked regularly, to wear your prescription glasses. If you get up at the middle of the night and need to go to the bathroom, be sure to put your glasses on, keep that night light on, and turn on the lights wherever you go. You can buy timers that you can set. So you can set a timer to turn on a night light or a salt lamp to be on at night. You can set it that way it regularly turns on at night. That way you always have light if you tend to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night often. So get your eyes checked, stay strong, and just remember these little tips and tricks of taking your time, making sure that you're giving your eyes time. If you wear sunglasses and go inside, be sure to take those glasses off and take time to look around the environment and see if there's any clutter, any cords, or any rugs. That way you want to be careful not to step over those things. You may need to avoid certain areas, but keep your home clean, clean up spills right away, and keep clutter out of the way. All right, so good luck with this, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day.